Yo, we're back. Episode 4, BigDwang Theory.
Being silent.
Get aggressive with him, Justin. Tell him how you really feel.
I'm feeling wonderful today. I'm a little lifted. Feeling it right in the bones. The jeans are a little tight, but it's alright.
The jeans are iron, boy. The jeans are iron. Alright, so start off this episode. Fuck, let's just talk about the Fast and Furious. We were just talking about this before, but like, I don't know. Fast and Furious series, they keep going, and I feel like they should just stop. Just like all the other like movies, like Infinity Wars as well. We'll get onto that later, but honestly, they just gotta cut it off, man. It's getting too outrageous. I just don't like understand the plots and shit. I'm like,
yeah, it's not even about racing anymore.
Yeah, like, what
it's straight up
cars?
just an action movie, like where tanks and shit are in it. Like,
yeah,
it's cool. It's a cool action movie.
Yeah, exactly.
But,
like,
it's like, the whole point of like this series was to be about like racing cars and like that sort of shit. Like kind of being outlaws, but like not secret agents. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
That's just like absurd. So I don't know. I really enjoyed Tokyo Drift. It's probably my favorite character in the whole entire series. And like, dude, did you know that like the reason Han always was eating bag of chips was because he used to smoke like 2 packs of cigarettes every day, and that was like his thing to get away from it.
Damn.
Heavy packs. Rewatch all the series, you'll notice that. Yeah.
That fan lure. Damn, I did not know you were the Han fan.
Well, plus like Gal Gadot with Han. And Gal Gadot is the one that plays Wonder Woman. She is.
I don't know.
She's a smoke show to me.
She's a babe, but I feel like she's too like supermodel. I feel like she's like mad tall.
Definitely long legs.
I'm gonna have to look up to her and be like, hi. But that's true.
That's true. But I mean, the first 2 movies were really good. I like those ones a lot. Like how when Paul Walker played like an undercover cop sort of thing.
That was like. Well, like even back then they had like that action, but like see, like that was a good like happy medium because it was also about the racing, man. It was like that was the main thing about
when
it.
Ludacris comes in and just got like a mod shop,
dude. Yeah, and he's like those like, and he's like on the fucking like bayou or some shit, and he's like has like fucking like huge ass like jet ski shot. I don't even know. Dude,
yeah, he was just set for life, man.
Pimping like a fucking.
He was already cool, and he didn't even do all these other movies. You know what I mean? But he was there. He was like, yeah, I'm that man.
I'm that man. I'm that nipper. Killing it. But speaking about blowing up and eruptions, man, Hawaii.
Dude, I didn't hear anything about this, not gonna lie.
How do you not know about this shit?
I don't know. Like, what part of Hawaii?
Definitely.
Oahu or whatever?
I don't know. Well, I could look this up right now. But it was like, it's not like a main part where there's like a lot of people, but it is like damaging people's property and such, so it is like kind of big.
Erupting?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
That kind of sucks. Yeah, man, natural disasters are kind of a shit show. Imagine a tsunami just coming in. It's insane. Like a tsunami, fucking 120 foot fucking.
I feel like I'd be like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how to feel at that point. I'd be like, is this the end of the world?
I'd grab the board and tread the knob, bro.
Dude. Oh my god. Oh man.
Yeah. The luscious box would be.
Dude, yeah, it'd be flowing, dude. You'd be like riding the wave, dude. Like, oh my god. That'd be pimp. That'd be so dope.
Anyways.
Everyone's running.
Damn, it sucks that Hawaii got fucked up.
Yeah, for sure, you know.
It's just real sad. But I don't know anybody from Hawaii.
That's true, but I love the vacation there.
My parents went there for their honeymoon.
Damn.
Yeah, they said it was awesome.
Oh, they first said it. You say, "Oh my god, it was awful." I can see that your parents say that, like, nah.
I think that was like California, San Francisco,
and then like they flew over.
Went to Hawaii, yeah.
Damn, that's like a really good experience at that point, you know.
Yeah, that's definitely a good honeymoon.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go to like Canada.
Why Canada, man?
British Columbia.
We could drive up there this summer. Get your passport.
Yeah, that's true. I don't want to spend like $140.
Oh, it's like $300.
Oh shit, I was way off.
Passports are steep.
Yeah, you can see.
Fuck Iceland, but it's kind of awesome.
Yeah. Well, at least you're good for like what, like 4 years, 5
I think
years?
it's like 10.
Damn, so like
It's a long time. I know that.
Well, it's worth it then.
Yeah. It's an investment, but if you use it, it's like worth it.
Oh, for sure. I feel like once or twice, like 2 trips are good.
Alright, man. The real question is coming out. Why does everyone hate Nickelback?
That's a fact. I don't know, dude.
Dude,
I
I
don't
remember like always listening to Nickelback like elementary school and like middle school, dude. Like they were the shit, you know. They had like back to back like top tens at least, you know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
And everybody's just like, nah, fuck Nickelback. And I don't get why, because they all used to listen to Nickelback.
Exactly,
too.
like that was a popular band, like them, Daughtry and shit. Like they was like those are like the guys, dude. I wanted like what was that song? I was like, is it look at this photograph? Oh my god, dude, Nickelback was the shit.
Shit, I gotta look them up now. I gotta remember some of their songs.
Oh, we all just want to be a big
Yeah, but like when you re-sing it, you're like, damn, fuck Nickelback. Like, we are like stuff. I don't understand. What is it?
I don't know.
That's hilarious. Are they on tour?
Dude, are we gonna go see a Nickelback concert? We'll have like signs like "Fuck Nickelback."
Like Paris, bro.
Oh damn! It's something in my passport.
Yeah, Amsterdam.
Ooh,
That'd be cool. Oh man, but yeah, dude, I really want to go to England next spring break.
yeah, go catch a game, man.
Yeah, I'm trying
A gentleman's
to
game.
fly out there, watch some football.
What do we got? Like, I'm thinking it has to be a Chelsea game.
Either Chelsea or Tottenham, whichever one has a better fixture, we should go to.
Alright, that's true. So I'm not trying to like two
See,
games.
I'm not trying to see like Chelsea versus like Derby County. You know?
Yeah, or like I don't know.
If it's like Tottenham playing
Ipswich Town or some shit.
Crystal Palace or something, I'd much rather see that.
Well, Crystal Palace, yeah, they do have my boy Wilfred Zaha.
Yeah, he's fucking gross, dude.
He kind of carries that team a little bit.
Dude,
Him and Benteke.
This season, they literally didn't score a single point if Wilfred Zaha wasn't playing.
That's pathetic.
Yeah.
That's really bad for a team. Truly.
Terrible.
But like I don't want to like say anything like that. Chelsea didn't do too hot this season as well. Like we struggled in many aspects. It was like even the smaller games like well you can't like guarantee a win in the BPL anymore, you know? Like
Yeah,
every team plays,
good.
you know. So like even like lower league or lower like level or lower ranked teams
This is a chance to shine.
Yeah, they prove themselves against us.
I mean every team that got promoted last season is still in the league, you know?
That's well, is Fulham's not in the league. I haven't seen them in like a while.
Yeah, but they didn't get promoted last year.
Dude, I thought they were good.
Fulham used to be good when they had like Clint Dempsey.
Captain Clint.
Yeah, exactly.
Clint Dempsey. Segue that shit.
Yeah, so I saw the new Avengers, and like I thought it was cool. Thanos is kind of a badass, taking out mad people, because you know, resources finite.
Oh my god, it's a simple calculus, ladies and gentlemen.
It is a simple calculus.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like the Marvel movies are just becoming like so overdone now that it doesn't have that same superhero movie feel that it used to have. It's just because most of it's CGI now.
That's true. Well, what do you mean? Like from the start, some of them were like. Are you saying like it's all like the whole grand scheme of things? Because like I feel you, because like none of it was really like shots or like certain locations, like a scenic area. It was like mostly like CGI. Like they're all in space and shit and like different planets. So I feel you, but at the same time, like that is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's definitely cool.
But like I feel you.
The storyline is just getting like really, really wild.
Like I don't know like how to predict the narrative. Well, I do because like the good guys always win. Like you know how it is.
If you looked at the end of the movie, pretty much the entire original like Avengers squad was back, plus a few because there was like Rocket and like
yeah.
So like you know what?
Groot died though. Red.
Yeah, Groot did that.
That was
because
sad.
Thor was there. Scarlett Johansson was there. Black Widow. Tony Stark's still alive, and then Captain Rogers or Captain America. I mean,
yeah.
Rogers.
The Prince Wakanda's like bald.
Yeah.
She's still alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, dude.
Yeah.
Everyone doesn't even know that. I told my mom about that. She was like, "What? Are you serious?" I was like, "Yeah, dude."
I noticed that the first time I saw it. I was like, "Yo, I know this woman from somewhere."
Same, dude. I was like, because like I'm not a big fan of Walking Dead, but like I know like the actors. Yeah, for sure.
You can just recognize. Well, it's weird because like she doesn't have the dreads though, so it's like
really her face was just like it was there. I was like, dude, I know that like lady, but I was like, it took me a while. Then I was like, oh shit, she might be on the show.
It's pretty impressive that she can put on that accent so well and all that.
Dude, I can put on that African accent. I am African. I don't know. Like, was that racist? I don't know.
I don't know. You are African American. can be racist. I don't know where you originate from, though.
Neither do I, honestly.
Should look that up.
It's impossible, dude. They don't have records of that shit. Like, I think like their ancestry, like, it originates from the South, but like
So
I can't even date it.
Ancestry tree or whatever.
Ancestry.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You couldn't fucking find your.
I could probably find like my great grandfather and stuff like that, but like I couldn't go back to Africa.
Yeah. Wow.
You guys didn't fucking update the paperwork and shit, you know? It was just.
I wasn't there.
I wasn't there.
I'm not racist.
I'm not racist. We're not racist, I swear.
I don't understand how somebody can be racist. Like, we're all human beings. We just look different. What's so hard to wrap your mind around that? Like,
that's so true. There's different like species of everything, you know,
like when I remember working at my job. I'm not gonna shout it out because I canceling it.
Yeah.
But like, the people that come in there would just always look at my coworker so like wrong just because he was African American, and I'm just like, why? Like, what did this man do to you that you can look at him like that? Like, I don't understand it.
And if anything, he's like helping you out. Like, why would you give him like? It's one thing if he did you dirty, like it's understandable, but like your first like perception, like your first time meeting him, like that's a little fucked.
You're gonna judge a book by the cover, man.
I do that all the time, though.
Yeah, I mean everybody does, you know.
I'm like, fuck this book. I don't want to read it.
Oh, you're talking about the chick. Yeah, you're talking about people.
Oh, no, cool.
I think everybody judges, though.
Yeah, that's true. Everyone
It's
does
just
have like their own
It's something
prejudice.
we do. It's just something you have to.
But like, it's the whole matter of fact of like getting over that and being able to like actually like interact with somebody, you know, because we all like have the same interest. Like most of us, I should say, have the same interests, you know. So we can all meet on like a common ground to be like peaceful in some way. But enough about that hippie shit, man. This ain't the 1960s. Like, I ain't no flower child. It's 2018, baby. The year of the savage. I'm not a hipster. I don't want to count myself as a hipster, man.
Yeah, me neither. I don't think I dress like a hipster, so.
Not at all.
Dude, I mean, this is the best time of the year for me right now. Do you want to know why?
Why?
The World Cup, even though the USA is not in it. But it's okay because, like, France is my backup team. France is a good squad.
That's true. France is pretty good, but I'm gonna have to argue with you there. It's all about Belgium. Sleeping on them.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are sleeping on Belgium. Like they have a lethal up front. Like they play three in the back because they have so many good attacks.
Yeah, and they have like wingers that can support us. Like they can, like I believe like Yana Carrasco and like and Hazard. Like, you know, we have like good like people on the outsides to like come back and fall back and like not necessarily play defense, but like
it's just another man that comes along.
Yes, exactly. You know, people like in like their positions or roles. But I was watching the World Cup like the past couple of games, and like I've noticed that like they bunch like really wild. Like they're like really close proximity to one another. But it's like they collect the ball, like they're in this small pack, and then they expand from there, and then they just like actually play it. It's pretty cool. It's actually
I've been watching a lot of soccer since it's like every morning I wake up, we'll throw on whatever game's on while I'm getting ready or doing whatever.
Damn, I think I should do the same. I've only watched Belgium, Panama, but then I had to leave halfway through for my interview. But
I watched Senegal versus Poland today. The first two goals, and then I had to go out. So
who's leading?
Senegal was up 2 now
Against Poland.
Yeah.
Was Robert in?
Yeah, he was.
Ooh.
Basically, like Sadio Mane and like Yang were like cooking up top, like literally destroying the back defense. Like they had so many chances, they just like couldn't get him to fall. And then it got passed out to the Idrissa Gana Gueye, and he took a.
He's on single.
Yeah, he's pretty gross too.
Damn.
So he took a shot from outside the box, and it deflected off one of the defenders, and that was the first goal. And then the second goal was in back. Yeah. I don't know. It's like really, I love watching soccer. It's like a very slow sport in a way, but it's like
at least it's continuous.
It never stops. Like that's the thing with American football that I just can't watch it because it's so like stop and go, stop and go, stop and go that the game just feels so dragged on at that point.
Exactly.
Whereas like when the game's always moving, you just have like the stops when somebody gets hurt, or, like they flop on the ground. Like it's not that bad. Like, but like I can see how you can be like, oh, like get up, you're overreacting. Like, I understand that as a viewer. I say that shit too. But, like, it's just, like, I'd rather have that, like, 6 or 7 times throughout a half than have to watch like a
I mean,
12-minute quarter that feels like it's 50.
it really is, because like football games are going for like at least like 3 hours,
Yeah.
4 if it goes to like overtime. You know, like that's very long. Like that drags on like 90 minutes. Like I think 120. You go like 120 max if you're going to like extended
Overtime.
time. Yeah, like that's it. Like you know,
And then you have penalties.
and like that usually. I don't know. I've never really gotten like deep into penalties before, but I just prefer soccer. Just like and like compared to baseball as well. Like baseball is just it's just so slow, because you could either have a team like just like absolutely wrecking, just raking in like home runs after home runs after home runs, and like one team that's just getting like pounded and it's so boring, or it's just like you're just sitting there and it's just nothing. There's nothing going on. It's just like people are just hitting it and then they're catching it, and it's just like constant like back and forth. It's just I don't know. I find baseball like kind of like boring as well. But like tennis and golf are like kind of interesting to me.
I fucking love watching tennis, dude.
Just hyped you up.
It's so intense watching a tennis player actually play, because like I played tennis, so I played singles, and it was like a lot of fun, but it's all on you. So that's like the part that I really like about it. Like you don't have somebody else to blame. Like yeah, if you play doubles, I guess you can, but most of the time, like tennis is all on you.
It's like an individual sport, you know. It really is. Like
yeah, like you fuck up, it's your fault. You know?
That's for
It's
sure.
all about overcoming that and just being the best. Like watching a professional serve.
We're like, what do you prefer? Like backhand or forehand, or what is it called?
So I'll use a lot of topspin on my forehand, which is basically like when you swing your racket, you like come up on a diagonal like towards your opposing shoulder. And when you hit the ball, it'll actually change the spin of the ball, so when it goes like drops really quick. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Is it meant to like drop on the like kind of like drop on their side and bounce, give like a weird bounce? Oh, okay.
So like you don't put a lot of topspin on it, so when it hits the ground, it'll be a lower bounce, like back up, instead of if you just like volley over.
What about
chopping it? So that's like a really, really difficult thing to do, because if you chop it right, it'll hop over the net, and then it will hit the ground, and the backspin will be like spinning. The ball will be spinning towards you, so when it hits the ground, it'll bounce back towards like the net.
You. So
towards you, and then if you can get it into that net, like you know,
automatic point.
So that's like a really good technique to do. I wasn't the best at that, but I could like do
chop a little bit. You could chop it
my
up.
backhand though, I would like come down. Like that was more of my like chopper. Like I would come down and then like it would stop the ball and it would like hit the ground and like skip like really fast.
Damn.
Yeah. The two-handed backhand, man.
Dude, if you had the lettuce back then, you could have went pro. I swear to God. You would have just had like the long flow.
I would have that. Oh man, Raphael Nadal going.
Truly. I don't know, because like you definitely want to beat him. Justin Matthews, I could see that.
I played some kid from Spain named Mark, and that kid was disgusting.
His name was Mark. Just Mark. I
don't know his last name.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Dude.
He won the fucking Bergs.
Damn, that's dope. Was he like an exchange student, or did he just like he's like fuck it, I'm coming to America. Okay. I'm coming to America to win this league out in Connecticut for no reason.
Yeah, that was his goal.
Hey.
But yeah, well, the thing is, with soccer compared to like a lot of other sports, I think it's more internationally like advanced.
Oh, for sure. The way it's organized and orchestrated as well. Because really, we only have like 2 football leagues, I believe.
And that's like the Canadian Football League and ours.
And like the Canadian Football League, I don't know, no offense to the Canadian Football League. Like, shout out to you. I don't think I've ever seen a game ever like on TV, like never on ESPN or anything like that. Like, at least of not my knowledge, but like I don't know, like like so many soccer, like I don't want to say federations, but leagues are like involved with like FIFA and like the UEFA Champions League. So and like that has its like own like sub league as well, the Euro League. So it's just like well managed as well. Well, actually, there's a lot of corruption involved in that as well.
There is a lot of corruption, and that's like with every sport. But
that's
on an international level, it involves the most countries, and it's the most unified sport throughout the entire world.
Maybe that soccer's the key, man, to unify the world.
Yeah. Maybe that's why the players get paid so much.
Well, I don't know. Like that's well, I don't know. I don't know. Zlatan's probably making a lot.
Soccer is probably the most like well funded sport in the world. It's kind of like if that makes any sense. Like it definitely makes the most income.
Yeah.
Other leagues.
Because
and, like sport. Like,
I don't know how much like a basketball team's worth, but like probably like $1 billion. But some teams are like Real Madrid is like fucking crazy.
Like I don't even think it's one person owning that
anymore.
It's
it's like shareholders in a way. And like that's just like and to like own that all like would just be in a crazy amount of money, probably billions of dollars. But imagine being the like.
Did you know the Utah Jazz is now owned by Utah? There's no owner. It's like the state owns it, and then the fucking players like
are state workers, basically.
Kind of, but like, how do I explain it? It's like funded by the people of Utah. So like, the actual community gets to like decide what happens with the team and that sort of shit.
Damn. So, but that's. I feel like that's a little unfair. I don't know
exactly how to like.
Because like, are they voting for like, oh, we want to trade this guy? Do we put a vote to the people? Like, I don't
know. Like, I don't know exactly how it works, but I know that that's a fact. Like, no one person owns like the Utah Jazz.
See, that's like kind of. See, that's why I wouldn't like. The same thing with like China, and they're like the whole way they run their league. It's like
that's weird because the government owns the league.
Yeah, and like they're like basic. I wouldn't say like they're state workers. They're basically just like professional soccer players who are paid by like the country. Yeah, really they are. They're just celebrities. But
they get paid a fuck ton. So if I was a soccer player and I was getting old, I'd go there. Get paid a ton of money and then move back once I retire.
Actually, yeah, China's economy is booming right now, so like that would be a very smart move.
Like I think 1 yen is like $3 or $4 US.
Oh my fucking god!
Yeah, that's why there's so many Asian people that go to Gilbert, dude. They're all exchange students.
Oh yeah, dude, that's for sure, dude. And they have like, dude, that's why they're building it. They do facts. Yeah, that place is a shithole. But but enough about that. Just shit. Well, they're actually building like that, like cool, like little facility for all of them. That's
where?
Like right near the campus, dude.
What?
They have like oh, dude. Well, I picked up like Roy Tower like a couple like last year basically, and like there was like a building they were building like or a site they were like clearing out. Yeah, for like a lot. Like it's like a decent size. There's like 2 of them.
That shit's about to become like a private school, dude.
I sleep on it, bro. It's gotta be better.
It's gonna become a private school. That's retarded. Wow.
Mind blown, ladies and gentlemen. You probably I have no idea what we're talking about, but it's okay. Because that's what we do on BigDwang Theory. We get really high and we talk about our personal life, and then we just realize, oh shit.
And then we realize we're being recorded. But it's okay.
Exactly.
Because we come for the entertainment or not.
We come for entertainment. We
provide it, that's what I was trying to say. I just got much mouth, guys. I'm sorry.
No, I come for entertainment.
Oh,
alright.
Dude, sometimes I feel like all I do is live through my phone.
Personally, I don't. I feel very confident in myself in like saying this. Like, I do not let like myself get distracted.
Dude, it's so hard to get in contact with you sometimes.
Yeah, like I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing because it's like I just put it down or like I just like listen to music. It's like I don't really I don't have like too many people to like Snapchat or text. Like it's obviously like you, Branch, like the whole squad, like all my friends, like all my plugs and everything like that. Like I have people to talk to. It's just like
only when you need to.
Yeah, exactly. Like I just don't need to have like that social like connection with people. I can find my way on my own. All right, that was weird. On the way. Dude, we should get that. We should get that to be our fucking. I got you the background noise, but. What else is on the agenda?
Yeah, we're all out of ideas. We gotta brainstorm real quick.
What do you mean, bro?
I mean, we talked about everything.
What about
Alright, so my favorite video game of all time.
Ooh, I was important to that one.
Dude, I'm gonna have to say the Batman games.
Dude, those were cool. I never played Arkham City, but I did play Arkham Knight, and like I know Arkham City was probably the best one because I played the first one on hard and the last one on hard, and those are like fucking really bad. But like my brother tried to. Actually, there was another one.
City.
Before that, it was like you were like before Batman. It was
Origins.
I think it was Batman Origins. My brother said like he was like you couldn't do it. Like he got past
that
like
one was a hard game.
yeah, he didn't finish it.
But yeah, that was probably my favorite game series.
I don't know. Favorite game series. Well, that I have.
Easily FIFA.
Yeah, I was about to say if like that I have I have a lot of FIFAs. I think 4 or 5 copies. Like maybe 3 or no 2 hard copies and then 3 digital. But it would have to honestly be Skate 3. It is my favorite game. It's like that or Skyrim as well, just because those games are like the games that I've had for like the longest, and I've like really stayed connected with. I have so many video games, dude. Like if you really want to talk about like shooters, it would definitely go like MW2.
Yeah, MW2 is probably the best shooter I've ever
Right.
played. I had a ton of hours invested into that game.
Got my intervention with that fall camo. Daddy wasn't a bitch. Dude,
I got my MP5 with the fall camo.
Like if you have the fall camo, like the ACR was probably the easiest one because like
that gun was so fucking accurate. Dude.
it legitimately like it didn't like you legit had just like keep it on them and then they were dead.
Yeah.
That same with the UMP.
Silencer, bro. You had the perk where you get 2 attachments, the silencer heartbeat monitor, dude.
Oh, you were with the baby mod? Like
that was Devin, dude. Devin would run that shit.
Like I give you credit, like that shit was good.
Baby monitor.
That shit was crazy. That shit was I totally forgot about that. That was like honestly like such.
Dude, I was playing MW2 on Bib's computer the other day, and I was cooking.
Was it good? Was it like?
Well, you can only play TBM because it's so little people play it.
Oh damn!
It's not that bad because, dude, I dropped in and just went like, I think it was 18 and like 5 my first game, and this was on a computer, and I never played a shooter.
That ASD. Do you have a mouse and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
WASD with the mouse.
Saucy.
Yeah, it was fun.
Damn, dude. Cause
sniping's hard though.
Oh, I can only imagine. But like, I feel like a lot. Well, I don't know, cause I heard it's like broken on the PC, like for like older like Call of Duties, like they're all modded and everything like that.
Oh yeah, there's a ton of modders.
But I like the same thing if you go into like Black Ops. Like I guarantee if you go into like a whole sesh for like maybe like a day, you'll probably get into like 3 or 4 modded lobbies where it's just people that are just like invincible and they're just like killing you repeatedly.
Good times.
That's true. But what was your alright, another one. What's your favorite console you've owned?
Favorite console?
Yes.
Dude, I think the GameCube.
Ooh.
I really loved the GameCube.
That's some good games.
Yeah, I played the shit out of I had this fucking Crash Bandicoot. Mush mouth again. I had this Crash Bandicoot racing game, but like it wasn't only racing. Like you would spend this time in like this one world where you would like have to do like adventures and like get certain things, and then you would also race for like missions. And it was mad fun. I had mad hours invested in that. I also had Medal of Honor. I can't remember which one it was, but dude, I remember I would leave my GameCube on all day while I went to school, and I would just throw a blanket over it, and then like I would come home and fucking finish the mission I was on because like that mission was so fucking hard, and I'd always get to this one point and I would die.
Oh damn! So you just left it on pause.
Yeah.
Savage.
Yeah, I remember doing that a few times.
Well, like I feel you. Sometimes it's like I have to do something, but like I'm just really into it.
But the PS2 was also a like game system that I played the shit out of. So that was like the game system that me and my brother. Well, the thing is, me and Ed would either play the GameCube or we would play the PS2. But like the game system that we played more together was probably the PS2.
I feel you. I remember you guys like came over and showed like me and my brother GTA.
Really?
Yeah. Remember you brought over like
was it Vice City or something?
Yeah, dude, yeah. We were just chilling.
I think my favorite one was San Andreas though. There was gang wars in that shit.
Yeah.
Like, you could just go around and kill other gangs. That's all I would ever do.
Justin was like head of I can see little Justin Matthews with a headband on and shit, like little teardrops.
Dude, I don't remember what we were called, but yeah.
Green people, dude.
It was always more green.
Crazy.
It was cooking.
I don't know if you can see me stirring up the pot, but
stirring up gumbo.
I'm in here, baby. That's how we do it. Final topic.
Final topic is probably the best show I've ever seen. Game of Thrones.
Got.
Yeah.
Get got, boy.
So this is how I'm gonna explain Game of Thrones to people. Basically, like, I watched the first 2 episodes the first time I ever saw it, and I was like, nah, I'm not about this. But then I rewatched the first 2 episodes, and I was like, this is the best show I've ever seen. And then I binge watched the rest of it. Same thing happened with my parents, and the same thing happened with Teresa. So I think it's a common occurrence. So you really got to give the show a try, and then I promise you, it's completely worth it.
Yeah, that's true. Personally, I was always walking in on my dad's scene, and I know this is a little pervy of me, but I always used to walk in on sex scenes and nudity, and I was like, dude, what the fuck is this? And I was in 9th grade, and I was like, what the hell is my dad watching, you know? And then all of a sudden, I remember I think it was junior or senior year, I sat down and I was like, what is this show? And I remember what season was it? I think it was when Arya just became started.
Senior year had to be season 5.
So yeah, it was Arya was just becoming
Ten Face.
Yeah, she just got to that what's the place called?
Bravos.
Yeah, dude, it was crazy. That was really dope time because
Game of Thrones is comparable to Naruto with how in depth each storyline is.
Oh, for sure, because I think technically the main character is Jon Snow, but
Jon Snow is the child of prophecy.
Yeah,
that's what I'm gonna say. But I'm not gonna tell you anything else.
Yeah, no spoilers.
But yeah, if there's 2 characters I know that will never die, it is Arya and why can't I think of Peter Dinklage's character?
Oh, Littlefinger? He did die, though.
No, Peter Dinklage.
Tyrion.
Tyrion. They'll never die because George R.R. Martin's wife, those are her 2 favorite characters. And he said that, she would divorce him if he ever killed them all.
Damn.
So that's 2 characters I know will never die. But yeah, other than that...
Fan lore is amazing.
Yeah. R plus L equals J.
Oh my god. Spoilers, ladies and gentlemen.
No spoilers, just slow.
A little hint.
Yeah, slow.
A little cocktease.
Exactly. But yeah, that's probably one of my favorite shows. Between that and Naruto, I can't really name another one. I watched How I Met Your Mother 3 times.
Yeah, but How I Met Your Mother's
a
comedy.
Back and watch it anymore. I could, but I just don't.
It's something I would fall asleep to, you know. I put that on if I'm really
same
shot
The
in bed.
Office.
Yeah, I don't go out of my way to watch The Office, but same with now that I watch Workaholics again for completely, I'm kind of lost a little bit. I hate that feeling after you watch
something. You don't know what to watch. That's what I'm so sad when I'm gonna finish Naruto.
Same, that's why I'm not looking forward to finishing it.
That's why I think I've held off for a little bit. I'm watching it, so I was like, damn, I've been cooking.
This shit's so deep. It's probably one of the longest series I've ever watched.
Oh, for sure.
I've probably invested so much time.
Episodes.
So, honestly, so much time has gone into watching Naruto.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad, but it's, so fucking good. Ah, man. We're getting around that time, so I think we're going to cut it off there.
Yeah, I'm starting to get, my brain melted.
Yeah. We've been talking for 30 minutes. I was, looking at the clock, and it was, 16, and I was like, damn. We're not, too far, but, we're getting there.
It's all good. Anyways, we're bouncing. Catch us next time on BigDwang Theory. This is Justin. Peace out.
Peace, mother freakers. Bye.